I grew up in Lakewood, Ohio, and I'm sharing some of my memories around the holidays just to give some perspective for parents who might think that they need to buy flashy gifts for their kids during this holiday season in order to create special memories. So, I lived in Lakewood from birth to 9 years old, and early December, when I was 9 years old in 1991, my dad passed away. And although that is extremely upsetting and so hard for a kid, I come from a family of siblings and my mom who made things so special for us that even with a parent passing away as a young child, memories were still made, and my parents didn't need to buy crazy flashy gifts for us to just enjoy the holiday season. So my first memory I wanted to talk about is running around in this parking lot at the end of our street. So if you know where Wayne Avenue is in Lakewood, it's right off of Detroit. There's the Beck Center. So the Beck Center is just this magical place where they do plays and different like learning workshops for kids who want to get into acting. And I'm pretty sure they have art there and all sorts of things. It's kind of evolved over the years. But the Beck Center was just this really cool place that we would go walk around inside, and we weren't even necessarily in any classes there, but we loved the Beck Center. But behind the Beck Center was this big parking lot. And whether it was summer or winter, we would be in this parking lot running around like crazy, chasing each other, pulling each other with sleds, just like the strings from sleds. And I just remember running around with my brothers. And my youngest brother, I swear, if I was 9, he must have been like 4 or 5. And we would be gone for hours and hours and hours. And it was probably only 4 houses away from the Beck Center that we lived. But it seemed like we were so far away and we had so much freedom. And none of that involves a flashy gift. Those are memories that I will take with me my entire life. When it comes to gifts, my favorite gift that I got while living in Lakewood, so I was obviously younger than 9 years old, was a Gem doll. And if you don't know who Gem is, she was like this purple Barbie doll, and she wore like a jazzercise outfit, and it was honestly the best doll ever. And there's like a song that goes along with it. It's so great. And that was the same year that my brothers definitely got lots of, just like little action figures, He-Man, She-Ra, stuff like that. So none of it's crazy flashy at all. And I'm going to go on a tangent for a second and let you know my most memorable experience from St. Patrick's Day, because this is one of the most standout memories in my entire life. My older brother, you know how people do, the elves and things like that? This was so many years ago. I don't even know, 35 years ago. St. Patrick's Day, my brother put a note under my bed in like red marker, and it was all about this terrifying leprechaun that was just like wreaking havoc in our house, but also like murdering other dolls and different like little action figures. And he would leave notes under my bed, and I did catch on towards the end. In the beginning, I was super freaked out, but then I kind of went along with it because it was just fun, and I'd wake up in the morning and there'd be like this crazy ransom note under my bed from the leprechaun. And he also grew up to be a filmmaker. So my brother like lives near Hollywood and basically makes films and directs and produces and everything. So he was doing that from a very young age. Another memory that I have, not necessarily during Christmas, but is my next door neighbor. The dad worked for Pepsi, and he would bring home these big Pepsi barrels, and we would play in them. And this is so cringy, but we would play in these barrels. And I remember one time it still had like the Pepsi syrup in it. And how disgusting is this? We were like, I don't know, taking our hands and licking the Pepsi syrup off of the inside of the barrel. It's so gross, but we had so much fun. And at some point I remember he came out and he rinsed it with the hose so we could roll each other in it and not get all sticky. But these are just memories that you have as a kid that don't focus around getting a crazy video game system or really expensive things. And I think you should take the pressure off as a parent, because your kids are gonna get memories just from you caring about them and being there for them. And so I hope that other people will share their memories as a young child at Christmas that don't have to do with expensive gifts.